Today, let's talk about termination of pregnancy. So what's your take on termination of pregnancy? Do you think it should be legal or do you think it should be illegal? Now, before you answer that question, there are just some things I want to point and talk about. The first thing is that you should know that a woman has the right to her body. And as far as the fetus is still in her body, it's not yet a human being. It's still a collection of cells. Now, let's look at situations that might want to make a woman terminate a pregnancy. One, she might not be financially stable, and hence she doesn't want to bring a child to the world to suffer, as well as she doesn't want to bring herself raising a child when she knows that she's not stable enough for her to grow that child. I know you might want to say, give it off for adoption, or why did you have sex and things like that. But you should remember that the use of condoms or contraceptive methods could fail and the woman could get pregnant. Two, there's also the possibility that she was raped or this sex was not consensual. And would you want her to carry a pregnancy of a child that was raped for a man that was a rapist? You should also look at kids. Studies have shown that kids who are born in low socioeconomic areas tend to have a higher tendency to go into crime. So, and imagine if you're bringing a child to the world to suffer. That's also another point to look at. Now, you should also look at there are very, very horrible medical conditions that tests could show that this baby is likely going to have. Do you think that you want to bring a child into this world to have that level of quality of life, whereby the child will be completely dependent on care for the rest of their life and they're going to die shortly afterwards, or they have a very, very horrible morphological defect, phenotypical defect? Finally, there might be the arguments that, it's unsafe, risks for the mother and things like that. But if termination of pregnancy is legal and is done by a professional, the risk is very, very minimal.